Hello, everyone, and welcome to 11 Foot Pole, a tale of high adventure. You are joining us for session 1 of our Rime of the Dark Sun campaign. We are doing this as an interlude in our regular Dolmenwood campaign. I don't know how many weeks it's going to go, but I want you to meet my fellow players, my regular band of malcontents.
Hey, I'm Corey. I am playing Fulgrin Dustwalker, and I am a savage barbarian of the wastes.
I am Darren. I am playing Zorus, who is a mole gladiator of the waste.
All right, I'm Jason. I am playing Chaka. Chaka is a Thrycreen ranger, also of the Wasteland.
AP, playing Taldori, scion of the Savage Wasteland.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm Matt, playing Darok, the Mole Druid, the best of the Wastelanders.
So you guys are, as we established during session 0, you guys are guarding this caravan from the Iron Sons, the tribe that you're a part of. This caravan, every other season, kind of makes its rounds of the different 10 towns and trades the different spine apple products that you guys produce there in Fort Washington, and you guys go around the different cities, including Tyr, the city state to the south that recently has overthrown its sorcerer king, and now supposedly, people are actually living in freedom and not under the boot of any sorcerer king. You guys are about halfway around the circuit of the towns, and you're on your way to the village of Tourmaline. So basically, you can't travel too far when it's like pitch black, but you also don't want to travel during the hottest part of the day, right? So you kind of travel from sun up until maybe 10, then you guys rest during the hottest part of the day, and then try to get as far as you can before complete sunset, right? So you guys are in the early part of the day. You guys are traveling towards Tourmaline when a sandstorm kicks up, right? One of these dangerous Athasian dust storms kicks up, and you guys know of this ruined sort of little grotto not far from your line of travel. It's there's no water there, but it is kind of a shelter from the worst part of the wind. So as our story opens, you guys are here. You've kind of got a little fire going, and you all are gathered around the fire, and sort of your dewback and your pincher beetle and your tortoise are all kind of huddled together, trying to stay out of the worst of the wind. Let me just check something real quick. Yes, visibility is reduced to 30 feet. You all, except for Chaka, you all have kind of like these goggles. Obviously, there's no glass, but kind of like a slit to kind of keep the worst of the sandstorm out of your eyes. But still, visibility is reduced to 30 feet. And basically, the storm has intensified enough. Your fire is about to go out. Now, you guys are not the only ones here. There's other members of your tribe that are traders and negotiators and so forth, but you guys are the muscle. You guys are the main defenders. Everybody give me a perception check. Roll a d20 and add your perception modifier.
Well,
Perceived dogs are near us. Wild dogs.
Right?
I got it.
17.
Yeah, I got it.
Category.
I got
Okay.
a 7.
All right. Everybody who got...
Nat 20.
Oh, nice. So everybody who got above a 13 or better hears the dewback kind of cry out in fear and maybe pain or panic. Pardon me while I try to figure out where the heck I've put. See, I prepare all these things, way in advance. I'm hard at work all week.
So you've got things darkened, like 4 of them have the circle filled in, but you just don't. There's no numbers.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, what you do is you use the stat bonus that's listed for the skill. Do you see what I'm talking about?
Wisdom.
Yeah. So if it says whiz, you use your wisdom bonus. If that dark circle is filled in, you add 2 more on top of that.
Got it.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna.
Corey, had you listened to any of our 11-foot pole podcast or YouTube or anything yet?
No.
Should have.
Oh.
Hurts,
Okay.
man. Hurts. I got feelings. All right. So you guys are actually a little further over here. When just barely through the blowing sand, you see these kind of hideous crustacean abomination manifestations are attacking your poor helpless dewback and your poor helpless tortoise. Jason, you get to act first. What do you do?
So these crab-like things, are they monstrosities?
These are actually aberrations.
Aberrations.
And the difference is...
So in 5e,
I'll Google it.
in 5e, every creature has a type, and certain things only apply if it belongs to that type. Tools are aberrations.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to attack with a ranged weapon. So I'm going to go attack with a. It looks like I have a. What was that? A longbow. Right. So
all ranged attacks are at disadvantage.
Why?
Because of the blowing storm. You guys are like literally in the middle of a savage dust storm.
Right. Okay. I have an advantage on initiative rolls too. Okay. A lot of interest things here, but anyway, I think, but so it cancels out because I also am a natural explorer of the land. Okay. So, which gives me, it looks like advantage on attacks on the first attack.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So my attack initiative or my attack then cancels out, right?
Yep.
Instead of being a disadvantage, it's now just even.
Exactly.
So I've got a 18 to hit with a longbow.
18 hits.
Okay. So that is a 1d8 plus 3. That's 10 points of damage.
Damn.
Piercing. Yeah. And is the other within 5 feet of it?
No. They're separated
Okay.
by about 10 feet.
Separated by about 10 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That was gonna be really cool, Jason. We were rooting for you.
yep. So that's going to end my turn until I can figure this character out.
Okay. You don't want to move up there? Oh, you're the ranged
Except-
guy. Like ranged is your whole thing, right? All right,
Yeah,
Corey.
Which is my thing.
Okay. So Fulgrin will pull out his maul, which is basically it's a big stone bigger than his head, lashed to a very sturdy stick.
Right.
So he pulls out his maul and he's going to head towards that blue one.
Uh-huh.
He has 25 foot of movement, so hopefully he can make it there. Looks pretty close.
Yeah. Give me a DC 11 athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay. Yeah, that's a 12 on athletics.
Okay. All right. So you're kind of your little legs are chugging through the sand and stuff, and it's kind of like pushing Jello uphill. But you get to it in time that you can still take a swing at it. You gonna rage?
Yeah, on the way over there, I start screaming, and it's kind of this guttural, but like a tiny version of guttural because I'm not a huge guy. He's beefy. He's beefy, but he's not big.
Right.
And he's got them all over his head as he is raging, and he heads towards this blue guy and attacks him.
All right.
That is a 15 to hit.
Oh, just missed.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, let me see. Is that hit? Okay. All right. Well, then my special thing doesn't trigger, and I am probably done. Yeah, that was my bonus action was to rage, so that I am done.
All right. The one that you just swung at makes 2 pincier attacks at you. A 9
That misses.
and an 8. So you can see the savage terror that is the savage wastelands. This one is going to try to kill your dewback. Okay. So this one has a hold. What's the dewback's name?
Dewey.
Dewey. Oh no, not Dewey. Oh, you hear Dewey cry out in pain as one of the pinchers grabs it by the leg, and this thing's kind of like trying to lift it up and turn it on its side. The target is grappled, and yeah, so it has Dewey grappled and is like turning him over to like gut him. John.
Right. So I'm going to look at these 2 aberrations.
They're quite aberrant.
And I'm going to need. They're aberrant. I'm going to need. Wisdom saving. No, intelligence saving throw. No, sorry. Intelligence saving throws.
Okay.
Intelligence saving throws.
Oof.
As I psychically lash out at both of these creatures.
Okay. All right. What's the DC?
That's a 13.
Okay, so that's 1 success and 1 fail. They are at -3 on intelligence saves.
Okay. So that is going to be as the dice are wrong. Sorry. 6 and 8. It's going to be 9 psychic damage.
Okay.
And it just went away. I'm sorry. Hold on. Here it is. And it cannot take a reaction until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
Moreover, its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It only gets one of those.
Okay, and what was the original name of this ability?
This is Aldori's Mind Whip.
What's it? What was the original? Just so I know, what was it originally called?
Tasha's Mind Whip.
Oh, Tasha's Mind Whip. I didn't even know that was a thing.
Yes, and I used a sorcerer point to twin it. Both of the creatures.
Okay. All right. So in my Dark Sun, for sure, whenever you use psychic powers, it's like the 80s or 90s X-Men cartoon. Like there's a bunch of flashing stuff around your forehead, and in this case, it like goes from your forehead and it reaches out and lashes and stuff. I just hated how in the X-Men movies, it's just always that guy. Not Patrick Stewart, the other guy who plays Professor X, and he just goes, and that's supposed to be the indication that he's doing something psychically. All right, is that your turn?
Be your mind.
Yeah. Are you moving?
It's my turn, yeah.
All right.
No, I'm staying as far back as possible.
Darren.
I'm going to go up by the halfling there and see if I can dent his...
All right.
16.
16 hits. 16 is the magic number.
And 9 slashing damage.
All right. And Matt.
Well,
Matt's forehead. What do you do this round?
sorry, the guy that nobody's around on the left there. I want to cast. Hold on, I gotta get my glasses going here. Ice knife.
Okay.
I want to. But it says to create a shard of ice and fling it at the creature within range, which is 90 feet.
Right.
Make a ranged spell attack against the target. But I'm looking for what I need to roll.
Right. So you would roll a d20 and add your wisdom modifier and your proficiency modifier. Is that right, Corey?
It should be on a sheet.
I didn't put it on his sheet because I made his sheet for him. But wouldn't it be your ability modifier plus your proficiency modifier?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So roll a d20, add your wisdom bonus, and 2 more, which is your proficiency modifier.
Got a 19.
That's a hit.
So that's a hit, and that's a 1d10. Oh, out of 10.
Oh, nice.
And then hit or miss, the shards then explode, and each target creature within 5 feet. So that's why I went for the other guy, because he's 10 feet away from all our friends there.
Right.
Must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 of damage.
Dewey, no.
What about Dewey?
Did you just kill Dewey?
Oh, Dewey failed its saving throw. Give me that 2d6 of damage, Matt.
Oh, yay, 2.
Oh, all right.
Dewey down.
Okay. All right. No, it's just 2 points of damage. Dewey is all right for the time being. Comes back around
But
to Jason.
slightly annoyed at you.
Yeah. The look of betrayal that it gives you when it feels that ice damage. Jason, you're up.
Not gonna make it. It was again with a weapon. It's going to be a miss.
Oh, you're shooting with your bow?
Yep.
And you missed?
Yep.
All right, Corey.
Quick question, who is Dewey?
Dewey
The
is
lizard.
the dewback. The dewback that this
Okay.
thing is attacking.
Okay, so
shot her.
the other guy took 12 total, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, he doesn't take that damage.
Yes, he does.
Read the description again.
Yes, he does.
It says hit or miss, the shard explodes. The target and each creature within
Oh.
5 feet of the point.
Okay. All right. Thank you for that correction.
You're welcome.
All right. Jason.
Hey, hang on. Oh, Jason already went.
Corey.
Oh, I'm sorry. Corey.
It's all right. So Fulgrin, seeing that he has help on this one, is going to attack again, and he's going to use reckless attack this time to get advantage.
All right.
And that's a 17 to hit.
Hits.
All right. 2D. So that's going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
And my spiritual ancestors start flitting around me, and this creature that I hit has disadvantage on any attack that isn't against me.
Oh, okay.
And if it chooses to hit something other than me anyway, that creature has resistance to all the damage that it takes.
Wow.
Thanks, dude. I like Corey
Right?
already.
Yeah, right? Nice. Okay.
And then that will be my turn.
All right, our turn.
Does that also include the dewback? It's got disadvantage on an attack against the dewback.
Well, I'm not next to the one that was attacking the dewback.
Yeah. So this is the one that's attacking Dewey.
Okay.
This one is attacking them. Well, in that case, Corey, it's going to hit you with both pinchers. Damn it. I'm at +6, so that's a 12 and a 14.
14 hits.
All right, now we're talking. 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are grappled.
Okay. Well, I am raging, so I'm going to take 3.
That is correct.
Some of that, Glenn.
Corey likes to remind me of the party's level every once in a while, especially if the fight is going really bad. You do know we're 3rd level. All right, this one drops Dewey. What's their movement? Damn it. Okay. Evens, he keeps trying to kill Dewey. Odds, he charges the druid. Odds. He drops Dewey and comes... basically, what he does is he runs a couple steps towards you, and then he, like, dives into the sand and, like, you know, the Bugs Bunny tunnel thing, and then he pops out right in front of you. Unfortunately, that required his movement and his dash action, so he can't attack this round. But he is definitely up in your grill and menacing you to the max.
Okay.
All right, that ends our turn. JP.
All right, so I'm going to use another, I'm going to call them Scion points.
Okay.
And twin the spell again at both of these aberrations and drive a disorienting spike of psychic energy into their minds.
Okay.
And intelligence save again of 13.
That sucks.
It's called proper planning.
Right, yeah, okay, right. Okay, that's what you're known for. All right, they both fail.
A whopping 2 points of damage, psychic damage each. And I believe that is all. Let's see here. Yes, that would be it.
Darren?
I'm just going to take another swing at this guy.
All right.
17.
17 hits.
For 7 points of slashing damage.
That one is bloodied.
There we go.
All right. Matt, you find your situation has suddenly changed.
Quick question: how many people are within 15-foot cube of me?
This group right here. So,
Okay, so too many good guys. Never mind.
oh well, you can.
Thank you.
What spell are you talking about?
Thunderous wave.
Yeah. So you can turn it like this way, so it would only affect the chul.
Okay. I'm going to do thunderous wave, which means you got to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, at least I have a good con, but not with a 6 on the die. I don't.
So if you fail, it's 2d8 damage,
All right.
and you
There
move
you
10
go.
feet away. And you move 10 feet away from me.
Right.
12.
Damn.
It's pretty
Uh,
hefty there.
That one is now also bloodied.
Bet he wishes he'd gone after the dewback, Matt.
Probably.
All right, Jason, you're up.
Okay, so as a Thrycreen, valuing the ferocity of the halfling barbarian,
Right.
the Thrycreen is going to keep his bow trained on the one that's attacking the barbarian. Okay, so another ranged weapon. This one's going to hit. That's with the longbow at 1d8 plus 3.
Mm-hmm.
6 points. Yeah, 6 points of damage.
All right. And you're going to stay there?
I'm going to stay there.
All right. Corey. You are grappled,
right.
sir.
Yep, that's fine. I can still attack while grappled. So
let's
that's what I'm gonna do.
let's fill in our old school listeners. There are a few things about 5e that don't make any damn sense, but I'm too lazy to homebrew them. One of them is just because somebody's grappling you, it doesn't even impede your ability to just keep attacking them with your two-handed maul. No, you have to be restrained, right, Corey?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, go ahead.
All right. I will recklessly attack again. Ooh, 18 on the die, so that hits. Right, I forgot about Savage Attacker last time, so I'm going to re-roll this 1 on my damage die. Yeah.
I like the sound of this.
14 points of bludgeoning damage.
I knew I did.
Oogly moogly.
Wow. Don't do it. Should.
All right.
Now I forgot to remind you, because I recklessly attacked. It does have advantage on me, but it would have disadvantage on anyone else.
Well, that's convenient. How sometimes you know all the rules, but somehow conveniently sometimes you just forget little details.
Well, I forgot to remind the DM. That's all.
Again, that's why we like him.
Yeah, right.
Oh, we brought him on board.
Right.
Okay. So, now it's my turn. The one fighting the barbarian and the gladiator. First of all, he's going to pincher attack the barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and I have advantage. Okay. So you take another.
My armor class is 13.
No, I'm fighting. This is the barbarian.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Corey, you take another 9 points of bludgeoning,
Ouch.
which
Well,
I know
that's
is cut in
4, so
half by your
thank you.
rage.
And by your boys.
Oh wait,
And
is that
rounded down, right?
is that thing about So would I get disadvantage on an attack against the gladiator? Corey?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Watch this. Yes! All right. So even with disadvantage, that's 15 plus 6, that's 21. I know your armor class isn't 21, Darren. So now you're grappled. You take 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
And the good news is you have resistance to that damage because of my spirits.
Oh,
That's,
okay.
You take half.
That's half.
Yeah, half rounded
Your
down,
spirits
7.
round. Or your spirits round down too. Oh, I
Yes,
like
yes,
Corey's
yes,
spirits very
yes,
much.
yes. All right.
It basically turns you into a barbarian too. It's pretty
Nice.
Corey,
I'm
you
open to that.
You see the little tentacles there sticking down out of my face?
Oh yeah, sure do.
Yeah, yeah. So it wraps those around your face. One creature grappled by the tool must succeed in a DC 13 Constitution saving throw or be poisoned for 1 minute.
It seems
All right.
awfully familiar. Just put the tentacles right in your mouth there.
That's a 21 on my save.
Okay. All right.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, so the newer players know you start every session with what's called DM's inspiration. So just have a little bottle cap or something there next to you to remind you. You can use that to re-roll a D20 roll anytime. So if you fail a saving throw or if you really wanted to make an attack or whatever, just say, I want to spend my inspiration. And you can do that once per session. Also, you can give your inspiration to somebody who's already spent theirs, but you can't use. You can only use one inspiration for any particular roll. Does that make sense?
Can't stack them. Okay, I got it.
Right. So if Corey misses a roll that he really needs to make and he's already used his inspiration, you can give him yours. But if he fails again, it doesn't matter who else has inspiration. He's done. But he succeeded like a tool. So and then this one is going to come running back up to the druid. Because he didn't like being thunder waved.
But at disadvantage, right?
Why would he be at disadvantage?
Is that still in effect? Or is that just that one that Corey was working with?
That's just that one that's next to
blue.
Corey. So
Oh, got it. Okay.
can everybody see the nat 20 that I rolled against Matt?
Yeah.
Matt, what's your
Ooh.
armor class there?
13.
Oh, so this
Matt,
one
I don't know
hit,
what you.
so
I
this
don't know
one
what you
hits
did to the
too.
dice god, but
It's always cool when the only healer in the group goes down. Let's see.
He's going down. He's going down.
Did you see those rolls?
They're pretty crappy.
18 points of damage.
Ouch.
18 total points of damage. That's pretty close to my minimum.
To your minimum?
Yeah, I rolled crap. Oh, I did get a crit though, so that's something. Yeah, I hit with both claws and one of them got you right in the throat. That ends my turn. Darren. The one you're fighting is grievously injured. There's all kinds of imitation crab meat coming out of every break in its armor.
that would probably matter a lot more if I didn't roll a 4.
Damn. Okay.
Sorry.
Matt.
Okay, forgive me. How many? This is my
Do
first
I-
time using a magic user.
Let me interject. Do I get to go?
Okay, fine, JP. You can go. Since you asked so nicely,
Do you allow it?
I'll allow it this time.
All right, so I put a little image in the chat if you want to look at it. Taldori basically doesn't speak very often, so she just from out of the blue you hear, "This ends now," and this radiant energy just starts coming from her head, and she throws a chromatic orb, a 4-inch diameter sphere of psychic energy, at both of these creatures.
Okay.
And she used a sorcerer point or a scion point to twin it again. A
Okay.
17 on one and a 22 on the other.
Those are both hits.
Both hits. Roll the damage now. Is she roll them separately or just once?
Roll them separately, please.
Okay. So the first one will be the one closest to her. That will be 17 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Brady.
The one next to Westwalker.
Uh-huh.
A 14, 19 points of psychic damage.
Great! Oogly moogly! Come on, man. Come on. All right. This one falls. So Dustwalker, you're in this thing's loving embrace. Darren, you're trying your best to try to get in there with what have you got?
It's a what do you call it? A gouge.
Oh, that's right. You got this crazy Athasian. It's kind of like it's this two-handed thing you swing around with almost like a sickle, but it's got a great big axe beak on the end of it. So you're trying to swing at this thing, and you can't seem to get a good hit on it without hitting the barbarian. And yeah, Corey, you're having a total hentai experience where these tentacles are going down your throat and you're being poisoned and everything else. And out of nowhere, this blast of chromatic psychic energy just blows this thing's head off, and all the tentacles, fall off onto the ground, and you are dropped from the embrace of this thing.
I want to move back towards that rock in the corner.
Okay. How much damage you do to this one?
17. What did I say?
Yeah, 17. Okay. All right.
Yes.
Towards this rock?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I suppose, since I had to let you take a round, Matt, you're up.
I'm gonna do the flame blade spell.
Okay.
So hold on. So I make a melee spell attack with the fiery blade. Oh, never mind. I cut myself. Here goes my last 9 hit points.
Hey, I appreciate your consistency.
Yeah.
True
All
to
right.
your nature.
Jason.
And my honesty, right?
Yeah, you do
All right,
you.
what kind of shape is the remaining one appear to be in?
Pretty bad shape.
Bloody?
Finish him.
Before it kills me.
More than bloodied.
Like-
17 points after bloodied.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, same attack. I'm gonna miss.
Okay. You have a finesse melee weapon. So if you use that staff thing, you still get to use your dex bonus to attack with. Just so you know. Like he's right there next to you.
Fulgrin, after this is over, can you eat that bug thing? Let's get another tribe member.
Oh, that one. Thrycreen are not very tasty.
Corey,
Hey,
it's
go
all
ahead.
up to you, man.
They're not very accurate either.
Somebody save my ass.
The druid is double grappled by this thing, and you see the light in his eyes about to go out. What do you do?
Fulgrin turns around and he's got a big toothy smile. Probably that's where his name came from. And and he's going to run over to the yellow one, and he will recklessly attack him.
All right.
17 on the die, so
Hits.
that hits. I'm going to re-roll one of those. Got slightly better so far. 11 points of bludgeoning damage, and my spirits shoot out from the maul and kind of get in its way, so it has disadvantage on anything that it attacks other than me. But it has advantage. It has advantage on attacks against me. because of my reckless attack.
Okay. And now it's my turn. I am going to let go of your druid with one claw, try to finish him off with my other claw, and attack the barbarian with my other claw. Right? So first, the druid. I'm at disadvantage. A 10 and a 16. I'm at +6. So, Matt, a 16?
It hits. I'm going to die in the first battle.
Again, consistency is appreciated.
4.
Thanks.
Yeah. That's not typical in 5e. You must really suck.
9.
Wow.
You take 9
What?
points. Are you down?
Hang on. You have resistance against that because of my spirit. So you only take
4.
4.
Okay, that's good because 9 was it.
Okay. And then you need to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Oh,
Can't help you on this one, man.
Constitution.
Mm-hmm. You are at +3 on Constitution saving throws. So you need to roll a 10 or better.
Oh, I was a 10, so that's good.
All right. So its tentacles start to invade you, but you, like your barbarian buddy, managed to fend off the poisoning effect. But a claw lashes out at the wounded barbarian. It's definitely going to be a hit. 4 and 6 is 10. So you take 5.
Yep.
You still up?
Oh yeah, I'm not all that wounded, really.
Wow.
I'm all right.
That's
Wow.
the spirit.
JP, this thing is at death's very door.
Yes, and it's about to meet death. Wisdom saving throw as I whisper a psychic discordant melody only this creature can hear.
Suck it!
I can get with
That
terrible pain.
A 19 on the die. What was it?
Okay,
Wisdom?
you still take. Hold on. Wisdom, yes.
Yeah.
You still take 5 points of damage.
Oh my gosh. All right. Now he has 1 claw, 1 foot, and 4 tentacles through death's door. How many did you say? 5?
That was 11. You take half. So
Yeah. All right.
if you give me the round up,
No. It's what's good for the goose. All right. Darren, time to redeem yourself, man.
Roll 1 stupid 4. How about a nat 20?
Hey! All right. So,
And 9, so 12?
yeah. So it had 2 hit points left. Out of the desert sand, this thing is like about to kill your druid. He's like choking. It's got a hold of your halfling. So they're both grappled. It's like lifting them both up, and you're like, this thing's gonna go under the sand with 2 of our party members, and we're just never gonna see him again. And then out of the whirling sand, comes this gladiator. Jumps through the air with his reaping thing, jams it into this thing's back, twists it, the carapace breaks open, imitation crab flies everywhere. He lands and catches his breath. And that's where we're going to end it for this week, fans of the program. If you want to see what happens when they reach Tourmaline and follow the rest of our adventures on Athas, subscribe, give us a like, maybe even give us a comment so more people can find out about our show. And we appreciate your patronage. We'll see you next week.